Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. I'm so happy to tell you that I can finally show you my 23rd sketchbook. It's been a long, a long ride. And yeah, the stickers on the cover. This is mine, a little fishy. This is also mine. I made them myself. There's this Arctic Monkeys sticker from a vinyl record that I got. This says just careful glass, don't throw, and I'm just a girl, little hamster. And on the back we have a sewing machine. I got this one from my cousin, another careful glass sticker, and another vinyl record sticker. This is from a 21 Pilots Clancy album. And yeah, let's just get into it. I started it on the 30th of March 2025 and finished on the 5th of April 2026. So it took me over a year to finish, a little bit over a year. And yeah, I feel like with each sketchbook that I get, I finish them longer. They take me so long to finish. But on the first page we have a Sonic that I just cut out and glued in, a little shadow as a strawberry drawn by my sister, and my original character Mateusz. The lyrics are from a 21 Pilots song called Next Semester, and this was like supposed to represent a fresh start, so I thought that was fitting. I always glued these ones together. These are two pages stuck together. I really don't like working in this joint space because they don't lay completely like flat. They're not completely separate, they joint. And it's annoying to me, so I just glue them together. There we have something, a little Spider-Man drawing and Sebastian Vettel. This is like the start of my Formula One addiction. So the first drawings of Seb are kind of ugly. I don't really like them. This cap is alright, but all the rest is just... And here's an artistic rendition of a Red Bull logo. There's going to be more where that came from. Just a simple portrait done with acrylic markers. Another simple portrait but lined, just line art and some fishies. These are the fish from the cover. I turned these into stickers. I really like this spread, especially like this right side. I think it looks good. Just a simple portrait with colored pencils. Another like drawing, Star Walker, and some berries. This was a YouTube video where I tried Langwo acrylic markers for the very first time. I still think that I could have done better on this illustration, but these fish look amazing, and the lyrics are by Radiohead from a song called Weird Fishes. I thought that was fitting. I really like this spread overall, but I just think that I could have done better on this illustration. Now we have a drawing of Max Verstappen, beautiful Red Bull logo, as you can see, some tomatoes, and a girl holding tomatoes. I think I just said tomatoes and tomatoes in the same like sentence. Ignore me. But I think this was a picture from Pinterest that I just redrew. There we have another Radiohead reference. I really like this drawing. And a girl sitting on a train, done with acrylic markers. I also really like this one. Just some portraits, drawings, nothing really important. A Monstera obliqua that I got. It's growing kind of well, so I'm happy. I remember when these used to be so expensive. I don't know if any of you like are into plants, but there was just this plant craze, and like there are so many collector's plants that were just so expensive. Now they're lost practically all of their value. It's just the plant market was insane back in the day. But I got this recently. It was really cheap, and it's growing well. Here's another one of my original characters, Ophelia. I really like drawing her. And this is from the same video of me trying acrylic markers, Lango acrylic markers for the first time. I really like this chicken. This side profile, there's just something wrong with it. I remember not liking it at the time. There we have Vendetta, Resident Evil Vendetta, Chris and Leon. This movie is kind of bad, but it's so bad that it's good, you know? It's my guilty pleasure to watch. I love them in it. Just some strawberries, a side profile, some eyes. Ophelia again, but in a more cartoonish style, a little Sonic. I really like her eyes, I think they look fun. Just some more random portraits. I really like this one. It's just lined on top of like a red pencil. It looks great. Star Walker and Ophelia again. I was trying to come back to my original characters because I remember I had like a mushroom guy with green hair, so I thought I would make them siblings. And then there was Nicodem. I just kind of forgot about my original characters. I really need to get back to them. Ophelia, Mateusz, Nicodem. These are all of my characters. I think this was also a YouTube video. I might be mistaken, but I think this was a YouTube video. I really like how this looks. There we have a 21 Pilots fan art. I don't really like this. Yeah, let's just leave it at that. This was to the song At the Risk of Feeling Dumb. I think that's what it's called. Here's Mateusz again. I really like this one. It looks so like soft and cute and just, yeah, I really like this one. And here's Mr. Antenna from Deltarune. I don't remember which chapter it was though. I haven't like thought about Deltarune in a long time. And yeah. Star Walker and Chris and their soul and a little Spider-Man sticker that just didn't work out. Like the whole sheet got like weird and I didn't put any like sparkly stuff on top of it because I have this like called laminating sheets that I put on the sticker paper, but something happened with this whole sheet of stickers that I just didn't put it on, and I decided to glue it into this sketchbook. Something, colored pencils, a dried flower that I pressed myself. Jax, he looks really freaking weird here. Something original characters. Ophelia and Nicodem. I really like this one. This one looks like too clean for me, if you know what I mean. The lines are just so crisp, and I prefer them to be like this. And this one is also really cool looking. I like this one as well. Here we have Moros and Melinoi from the Hades 2 game. I love that game. I have so many hours in it. I really need to get back into it. There's so many stuff left in this game that I haven't even got to yet. But yeah, this was painted with gouache and this was done with acrylic markers. And I think both of these are from two separate YouTube videos. I think. I might be mistaken though. I don't really remember. But yeah, I think this spread looks really, really nice. hers is like brighter and his is like more gloomy. I like that. There we have Jax again in this maid outfit. Star Walker and Ophelia again. I really like this drawing. It looks really like ethereal, I guess. And here's a Max Verstappen sketchbook spread. I really like all of these drawings. This is like a monochromatic in blue, aligned side profile, and in colored pencils just his eye and parts of his helmet. I think it looks great. One of my favorites from the sketchbook for sure. There we have Mateusz again. I just thought of a way that I could change his haircut. These AI artists are pissing me off. I am the original Star Walker. I thought of making this into a sticker. I should have, honestly. And here's just some random stuff. Red Bull Seb and Ferrari Seb. I don't really like these. These were just like for practice and yeah. And some eyes. There we have, I think I was going through an art block because nothing was looking right. This still doesn't look right. There's something wrong with it. I glued down just a packet from some seeds, or it was like a part of a plant. I don't know. But I just glued that in and something. And that song lyric. Yeah, I was going through it at the time, so this is also a Radiohead reference. I really, not really like it, but I kinda like how this looks. I like these side profiles. I think they look nice. Star Walker. And Kurt from the X-Men. It's also my illustration that I turned into a sticker. I think it looks great, honestly. Another Formula One sketchbook spread. This time it's a Charles Leclerc in Ferrari. Waiting drives you crazy. This is supposed to like represent his wait for a championship that's probably not gonna come with Ferrari. I'm sorry to say that. But yeah, we can all hope at least. There are some fishes because I thought the like space above his head looked kind of empty. And here's another Red Bull era Sebastian Vettel, and I think this looks great. I really like this whole spread, especially this illustration. I really like drawing Red Bull Seb. I don't know, there's just something about him from that era that's just like so drawable, you know? Here we have a little drawing of a girl, just some random, also some random lyrics and some blueberries, some tomatoes, again. This is a drawing of Fernando Alonso, also a Formula One driver, from his Renault era. It doesn't look that good, but it's fine. Here's a little Spider-Man. When in doubt, draw Spider-Man. And yeah, this whole era is just like art block. I hated that. I'm also kind of stuck at the moment. I can't really get myself to draw. I really need to do something about that. And here's the start of my Inktober planning, which I made a video about why I do that and how I do it. It just helps me prepare because I don't really have that much time on my hands to be sitting down and thinking about every drawing the day that it's happening. So I just plan in advance, and it really helps me get these drawings out faster. So yeah, this is all just planning for Inktober. All of these, and I think it looks really cool in this sketchbook. Deadpool selling Hello Kitty stuff, Spider-Man covered in Hello Kitty stuff, you can guess what happened. 2D from the band Gorillaz. I really got back into Gorillaz. I love this band. I used to listen to them like a while back, but something just happened that I got back into it and I couldn't be happier. More 2D, done with different mediums. This was colored pencils, this was liners, this was water-based like pens, and this was acrylic markers. More 2D, this is from the Saturn's Bards video, music video. This was from Humility. And here's to the song Fireflies. Yeah, one of my favorite songs from them. Like, I can honestly recommend you give it a listen. It's just so good. Another 2D, but I didn't really like it, so I covered it up and it still looks weird. Ophelia, but it doesn't really look like her. Stuff. I covered the whole page in like one marker and I thought of like drawing on top of it with a black one. I really like this one. It looks good. 2D again in this like soft colors, in these soft colors. I really like how this looks. And 2D again, done with watercolors. And I think it also looks great. I really like this one as well. Zagreus from Hades 2. I was so happy when I saw him in that game. You all have no idea. I miss him so much. More Sebastian Vettel. I also really like these. Here's his signature finger that he was pissing people off with. Some pansies. And another one done. This one is done with alcohol markers. And this is with colored pencils. I really like this spread as well. Here we have some sardines that I also turned into a sticker. I don't have it. No, I don't have it glued anywhere. Yeah, but I also turned this one into a sticker. Here's Sebastian Vettel again. I really like this one. I don't usually draw like, this is not a full body pose, but it's just something different to what I usually draw, and I really like this one. Also done with watercolor. You can also see my beautiful attempt at a Red Bull logo. These look like helicopters. That's crazy. Yeah, but I really like how this one looks. Something with watercolors. I really wasn't feeling like drawing, I guess. And here's Robert from the Dispatch game. Yeah, I really like this sketch, but something happened. It just looks... I don't like this one. This whole spread could be like thrown into the trash, I guess. It looks weird. Moving on. Some udon. A skeleton fish. I think I wasn't feeling too well. Yeah, this was this. I wasn't feeling too well and I couldn't sleep. It was like 3 a.m. or something. Peekaboo, a fuck-ass fish. And I was drawing this and this. I think these 3 drawings were from the same night. I was so happy with them. I don't know, maybe me sleep deprived is just a better artist. I don't know. Robert, again, I love that game. Like, I haven't played it myself. I wanted to. I didn't have the time. I just watched a playthrough, and the story and the characters really like stuck with me and inspired me to draw. His flambe, also from Dispatch. This was done with alcohol markers. Here's Robert again. His story is just so tragic. I love tragic superheroes. I really like this one. This doesn't look that good. This was also done with alcohol markers. Here's Robert with watercolors. I kind of like it. I like the concept of it. I don't really like how I executed it, though. Here's Prism, really fun character as well. And here's a little Robert again. Here's Sonic the Hedgehog in a human form as a Red Bull driver. I really think that he would be a Red Bull driver. I don't know, he's just like vibe fits what I think a Red Bull driver is. Here's Robert, again, with lyrics from, I don't remember, Real Hero. I think it's what the song is called. Probably, yeah, but in glasses. Max Verstappen, again, side profile that I really, really like. And an eye that I also really like. I think this looks great. This little sheet of paper is just protecting both sides of this because this was painted with black gouache and it leaves like this dark residue, and I didn't really want it to destroy these two white spaces, so I just put a sheet of paper between. I wanted to laminate these pages, maybe I should have done that, but yeah, this was another Radiohead like drawing session, and yeah, some like just some Radiohead drawings. I was really going through it, I guess. Mateusz again, some character, random character. I really like how I did her skin. I don't really like how I did her hair. These two colors don't match with each other at all. Here's a side profile done with like just a regular ballpoint pen and some song lyrics. A magpie, little birdie, the Hades game like Spirit. This is also a sticker. Mateusz again. Sebastian Vettel again. Yeah, nothing really more to say to that. I really like the sketch. I think I kind of like should have kept working on it more because the finished product isn't that good, I think, but it's fine. Some random, really bold lines. I don't really like this page at all. 2D again, in this like old Gorillas art style. I really like this one. And here's two alcohol markers portraits. I also really like these ones. I think they look fine. Ophelia again, a fishy, and a side profile done with colored pencils. I also think that this was a YouTube video. Jax, again, acrylic markers, done with acrylic markers. I like this one, I think it looks good. I made him a little bit more fluffy. Just some random stuff. I also don't really like this. Yeah, nothing more to say to that. And we are back with my like Marvel kind of obsession, but it's just really, when I say Marvel obsession, I just mean Daredevil, Spider-Man, Deadpool, and maybe the Punisher. These are like the Marvel superheroes that interest me the most. Vigilantes, anti-heroes, I guess. So yeah, we have Matt Murdock, done with alcohol markers and colored pencils. Here we have Matt Murdock with Punisher's t-shirt, and this was done with like a layer of watercolor paint, like a light wash of watercolor paint, and then I put the colored pencils on top of that. I think this looks nice. I really like this spread, and here's the Spider-Man sticker again. Yeah, I really like this spread. I really like how I did both of these. Here we have a little like character sleeping. These lyrics are from a song, I think it's called Anthems for a 17-year-old Girl. and I really like how it looks. Some self-indulgent art. I really like the movement of the colored pencils. Here we have some random ballpoint pen sketches. I have no idea what just passed by my window, but it was really freaking loud. Some random ballpoint pen sketches just for a warm-up. Colored pencils thing that I don't really like. Robert Kubica, driver błyskawica. Yeah, another F1 driver, but this time Polish, because I am Polish and yeah, our national pride, I guess, in his Renault days. Oh, here's the sardine sticker that I was talking about. I actually stuck it somewhere there. Some line art, nothing really interesting, I guess. Some more random portraits, a person with a fish in their pocket. Sebastian Vettel again, but I don't really like this one. Something happened and his face just looks weird. Another beautiful Red Bull logo. I really like this one. The colors are just so earthy and yeah, I really like this one. Another random assortment of sketches. I don't really can say that I like any of them. Some fishes done with acrylic markers. This one I actually really enjoy. It looks really nice. Haley from Stardew Valley. I really like this one. It looks just so soft and cute. I really like it. And here we have Robert from Dispatch again. This was done with Himi gouache, and I think it's from a video of me trying Himi gouache for the very first time. I really like these paints, one of the best art supply purchases that I've ever made, honestly. I don't like this one, it's weird. And here we have Sebastian Vettel again. And this was also done with Himi gouache, and I really, really like this one. I'm really proud of this one. I don't know why, it looks nice. Sonic, Ophelia again, some random stuff. Mateusz again, this is done with watercolor and colored pencils, I think. More random portraits. This was with I think it was done with cheap acrylic markers, and I was trying them out. I quite like this one. This one looks weird because these markers are really patchy. A little Sebastian Vettel with Here Comes the Sun. Lewis Hamilton in his Ferrari days, I guess. Yeah, nothing more to say about that one. I really couldn't get his face right, so I just drew these sparks. And here I stuck a gray page and drew this. I really like this one. It looks so mystical, majestic, I guess. A little Sonic sticker. This is also my sticker. And I don't really like this one. Daniel Ricciardo, another Formula 1 driver, but in his Red Bull days. This is one of the best Red Bull logos that I drew, I think. And here we have red mice, I guess, but this actually looks like bulls. I really like this one. Here we have Hicks from Death Stranding 2. Yeah, I don't really like it. Something's wrong with his face. I don't really know what, but I think I painted it with Himi gouache as well. Just a random colored pencils, graphite pencils drawing. I quite like this one. And I just blocked in an entire page with one color. Hicks again, I also don't really like this one. I don't know, I couldn't get his face right. Nicodem. Hicks. Again, I really like this one. The side profile is really, really pretty. Something with alcohol markers. I don't really like this one. It just looks weird. I don't know. There's something wrong with it. No energy, no will to live, and it's just like a current mood. We are in the middle of a heat wave. I don't remember the temperatures to be this high. Jesus, that high in Poland. So if I'm like slurring some of my words or mistaking them with something, excuse me. I'm just like, it's so hot. I cannot really think. Here's another drawings of Formula 1 drivers. These are Max Verstappen's eyes and a side profile of Danny Rick. Koi fish done with acrylic markers. Something that was inspired by traditional Polish folk costume from the region of Kashubia, of course. I like this one. Something done with a drawing done with acrylic markers. I really like this one. And the song lyrics are from a song called Merry Christmas, Please Don't Call. The Christmas have long gone and passed, but there's just something about this song that I can't get out of my head. I love it. Here we have Oscar Piastri, another F1 driver. This is the drawing that did rounds on Instagram. I don't know what it is about it, but people really, really liked it. And it's just a simple like side profile that I put highlighter on top and then I lined it. But I really like it as well. Yeah. Side profile, acrylic markers, I think. I like this one. Sticker, another sticker done by me. Some blueberries and some random like portraits. I don't really like this one. I don't know why. Nothing more to say about it. And this was also a YouTube video. I was just drawing like pink stuff. And this is actually a redraw of this, but I think this sketch looks better than this version. I don't know. But I really like this carton of milk. And these eyes. I think it honestly, like the whole thing just looks really cute. Here we have Dennis Whittaker from The Pit. I love that show. I tried drawing more characters, but I just couldn't get their faces right. But I think I will try to draw more of them. But it's like the only The Pit fan art that I've done in this sketchbook. Here's some fish again. I really like this one. This is like the only time that I tried painting with like an underpainting. I did like a red layer of paint and then painted on top of that, and it turned out really, really cool. Just a cute illustration, and I was playing with some new stickers that I got from Action. It's really, they're so cute. Look at them. I love them. Tomatoes again, an eye, and some more stickers. Here's a second to last page from this sketchbook. This was also a YouTube video. A sticker from a Coldplay Parachutes record vinyl. I really like this spread. And here's the last two pages. Ophelia again in this cute little paws, some fishes, and some stickers. Advancement made. The end. 5th of April. I think that these fish need a little bit more contrast. I think I'm going to try painting them, but with gouache this time. And in the picture originally, I think they were put like against a newspaper background. So I think that's what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to glue in like a piece of paper with writing on it, and then I'm going to paint the fishes on top of it. It's going to look really, really cool. But yeah, this is the end. This is my whole sketchbook. It was kind of starting to like fall apart, as you can see. I really like making my sketchbooks like full, and yeah, I don't really like wasting any pages. I want them all to be filled, so yeah, this is my 23rd sketchbook. I already started my new one. I'm not going to show you it because that's going to ruin a surprise, because it's also going to be a YouTube video that hopefully will be posted soon. I'm really slow on posting videos at the moment. I don't really have like that much time anymore because of my new job and stuff, but yeah, I will try. But yeah, this is it. This is the finished sketchbook, and this is the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed watching me showing you my finished 23rd sketchbook. I've got other social media if you'd like to follow me somewhere. I have TikTok, Instagram, Blue Sky. All the links will be down in the description below. I hope you're safe whenever you are, or as safe as you can be. The world is crazy right now. And hopefully I will see you in my next video. So, bye bye!